All right. Welcome to the host coaching call number 2. I am Francisca and I will be guiding through this coaching call. Today, our topic will be crafting your challenge plus your web page. And without further delay, let's jump into our agenda for the first part. Under the Crafting Your Challenge, we will go through the annual theme, the challenge categories, challenge topic, the target outcomes, the target audience, last but not the least, the prices. Let's dive right away into the annual theme of this year, which is imagining the digital education of the future. Why? Technology has transformed education in many ways. Let's just name a few. Online classes, teaching and learning, gamification, online library, course registration to platforms, digital literacy, and skills are essential to the learning nowadays. Where do we and can we imagine the digital education will head in the future? It's a broad and a current topic that we are facing in education. Things are changing so much in such a short period of time. What are the challenge categories? Assign the right category to your challenge. Don't forget that. We have the first one, that is the access and availability. Digital skills and competencies are no longer just an advantage. In the digital era that we are living today, they are a necessary part for people to participate in the society and also contribute to economic and social progress. Technology can enhance and promote inclusivity and personalized education. By providing equal access to the digital infrastructure and equipment, we can ensure nowadays that everyone has access and opportunity to succeed in the digital 21st century. Some guiding questions. How can we break down the barriers that prevent equal access to the digital infrastructure and teaching equipment? And also, how can we empower everyone to thrive in the digital age? The second challenge category is learning spaces and pedagogies. Digital technologies have revolutionized the way we teach, learn, and we access learners' progress and feedback. As the demand for effective teaching methods continues to grow, there is also the need for more innovative learning designs, and delivery has become increasingly important to enhance learners' motivation and also improving learning outcomes. For this, educators must create interactive and engaging experiences that cater to different learning styles, abilities, and interests. By leveraging a variety of digital tools. The question is, how can we design more innovative, impactful, and fun learning methods or opportunities? The next challenge category is the learning experience. By placing learners at the center of the education process, harnessing the power of digital technologies and tailor learning experience to individual learners' needs and preference, we can create a more personalized and dynamic learning environment. In addition, the digital tools nowadays provide opportunities for learners to connect and engage with members of their community and promote also a culture and a shared purpose. The guiding question for this challenge category is, how can digital tools improve the individual learning experience and also create a sense of the community and strengthen the community bonds? Moving on, we have the individual competencies, and digital skills and competencies are needed by everyone for active citizenship and, of course, for job market. When we foster a confident and effective use of the digital technologies, we are tackling the essential for each individual in this a digital era to thrive in the digital environment. Basic skills such as digital literacy, online safety, and critical and responsible use of digital technologies are needed for communication, collaboration, and content creation. How can we foster a confident and effective use of digital technologies for all? Moving on to the organizational capability, we have here the use of technology for innovative curriculum design and delivery. And that's why we believe that it's crucial that educational organizations prioritize the integration and effective use of digital technologies in all aspects of teaching and learning. By embracing digital tools and optimizing their use, educators can better meet the needs of this century and also provide a dynamic and engaging learning experience for all. How can we promote digital first thinking in organizations and making the best of the opportunities offered by the technologies? Also, how can we integrate digital tools inside of the organizations? Moving on to the well-being in digital education, as we all might agree, the well-being is an important aspect of the digital education and also digital safety. We can help empowering young people feel more safe, motivated, and excited about opportunities that our digital societies might present. Digital education equips young people with the skills to feel physically, social, and emotionally content in their interactions with their digital world. And it also lets maximize the potential that they have in acting in their online world, supporting empowerment and online environments. The guiding question for this category is, how can we promote well-being in digital education? And what does well-being in digital education look like? All right. Moving on to the three less challenge categories. Emerging technologies for education. We have seen the amount of new technologies coming up every day, and the new technologies can definitely help students and teachers to get more out of their educational experience. Emerging technologies offer, among other things, the ability to personalize and customize learning experience for not only individuals, but also to the community, increasing the accessibility to education, content, and flexibility. In another way, offers a revolutionized way for educators to approach assessments and evaluations. How can we emerging digital technologies impact the future learning, and how can educators lead that change? We have the following category, that is the data-driven education, and is basically integrating the use of data in education and its potential to revolutionize the way that we approach teaching and learning. By collecting and analyzing data on variety of factors, educators can definitely gain a deeper depth and insights about their students, the learning styles, preferences, needs, and also enable them to offer a more personalized support and informed decision-making and drive continuous improvement. How can we better collect, analyze, and exploit data in education? We have also the other, and if you feel that your challenges fit any of the existing categories, you don't need to worry. There is still room for out-of-the-box challenge ideas. Don't hesitate to contact us. and we can support you in finding the appropriate category. And we also want to hear more about your category suggestions. Let's move on to the challenge topic. What is the question you can ask your participants? First, keep the overall goal in mind. Make sure that your challenge reflects the annual theme, is linked to a category, and also leaves room for innovation and out-of-the-box ideas. Your challenge should ask an open question: how, what, within the context that you define and your requirements. And try to not have an obvious answer, but leave space for innovation. That is the whole point of creating this initiative. Inspiration. Look up some research on technology and education. See if it sparks some ideas. There is podcasts, research, and new articles. You can always rely on DigiEduHack resources and ask questions in your organization, any recurring themes, pain points that they are facing. Then you are ready to complete the challenge canvas. The canvas will help you with the brainstorm process. You can always ask feedback on your canvas and ideas from the central team. You can review the example challenge and its canvas so you get a bit of more information on how to craft your topic. When you're formulating your challenge, take the following factors into consideration to make your challenge as attractive as possible. First, the accessibility. Check the vocabulary you are using. You can definitely have the technical and the complex challenge, but make sure that when you describe them, they are easy to the audience to understand and to know what they can expect from the challenge. Link resources to the concepts and definitions to the more complex concepts. The second one is the readability. To post your challenge, we ask you to use the British English as your default language. Be structured from the start, from the general, go into the details, and if possible, use examples and illustrations. Highlight the value added. Do you offer any interesting resources, prices? What are they? What cool and interesting people will be mentoring, evaluating, any networking opportunities? Participants are always looking forward to those when they are participating in this kind of initiative. So make sure that you highlight the value that you will add and you will offer. So your challenge is more attractive to the audience. All right, we have here the challenge building canvas. And in this canvas, you will have these 4 boxes. The impact one, what long-term effects induced directly and indirectly by the solutions you wish to see. We also have the outcome. What is the concrete change that you want to achieve directly through the solutions created? Then we have the input. What resources are needed or can be provided for creating solutions? Your input that could help, resources, expertise, data, and solvers input you think would be useful. For example, certain technologies, expertise, or existing components. Then we have the output, what you expect to create in this process. Think about possible solutions that can help achieving the goal. Don't design them, but there are some minimum requirements. For example, technical limitations. Have you found or create some already? Do you know any solutions that will not work? All right. So this is like in a higher level, your challenge building canvas that will help you through getting a more attractive challenge out there. All right. When you have your challenge, now it's time to review. What is the challenge? Can you describe the challenge in a tweet? Can anyone understanding when you pitch the challenge? Do you have a short and a clear title for it? Why is the challenge important, relevant, interesting? Who should come up with solutions to the challenge? What are the requirements for this solution? What resources are available to support the development of the solutions? What format can the solution take? Is it an application, a website, a deck? Who is the target audience of the solutions? And what are your prices? Who gets them and under what conditions? Let's now go to a challenge example. We have here the DigiEdu Hack website, and then we have overview of your idea, a quick introduction. For example, we have here developing innovative solutions that harness the potential of emerging technologies. Then we have the challenge and the main goals. Okay. Again, try to make the challenge in understandable terms and vocabulary. We have here requirements, including the overall DigiEdu requirements, the available support, what you offer. Feel free to highlight the skills and expertise of the mentors. You can include materials that you want participants to leverage, like a research article, and make sure to create and upload a guide to your event close to the date. Here we have here the place for mentors, and you can add what is their main expertise. For example, business consultant, we will help you with your pitch. Then also the judges. You have here the schedule of the hackathon days, what it would look like, what participants can expect from the event. And don't forget to emphasize the networking opportunities and human resources that the participants will get access to when they take part in your challenge. The prices, list your prices and their conditions. Okay, there is always something you can offer. Either it is like a monetary price or a networking opportunity, an accelerator, tickets, things that will be attractive to your audience. There is millions of things, so don't think outside of the box and don't try to narrow down just to money. Like most of the participants are also really interested about the networking opportunities, if there is like any job opportunities that can come up out of these, any collaborations. Let's move now to the target outcomes. What do you want to see from your event? Take the following factors into consideration to make your challenge as clear as possible and to make sure that interested participants know what is expected from their projects. What kind of solutions are you looking for? What will be an ideal outcome for a winning solution? What shape should be the delivery have for evaluation? Is it a pitch and a deck, a demo, a canvas you provided? Keep it aligned to your topic, provide the needed resources when relevant, and make sure it's reasonable to achieve in 24 hours. Here's an example. I would like to see solutions that will be ideal to apply to the European Digital Education Hub Accelerator Program. I want the solution to be presented in the form of a live pitch with a short demo. Target audience. Who is your ideal hacker? Take the following factors into consideration in order to identify what kind of participants you are hoping to get and to invite to your hackathon. Based on your target outcomes, who is the best audience to attract to join your event, what knowledge and skills will be valuable, and what experience, including life experience, will be valuable. Consider demographic, sector, where they are likely to be to catch their attention. And that is a small example. The best participants from a hackathon are students in an education program at a local university. Moving on to the prices. What to offer at a local event to motivate participants. We have the most common one that tends to be the material financial. It's the classic motivator to join a hackathon. You can also think outside of the box here and offer other material rewards, such as like a t-shirt, tags from sponsoring partners, such as cameras, tablets. You can also offer basic compensation for teams to join the event. And think about things like discounted accommodation, partnering up with a hotel, meals, gift cards, or other coupons. We also have the opportunities, trips, internships, networking opportunities, visibilities. There are all kinds of non-monetary prices that are tangible and can be highly motivating for participants. Something that we also advise is, for example, this financial opportunity category might be a grant, like perhaps strong teams could apply for a relevant grant that you are offering, or you can then offer support to them to apply to these relevant grants that you have identified for them. Perhaps you could also organize a mentoring program to the best ideas. And the third one is the leverage sponsors. Sponsors can often offer novel and valuable prices besides the money. Then consider whether there is a program or grant available to any potential partner at the start of your planning, and let that help guide you to the right sponsors. Encourage your partners and sponsors to consider material and financial prices and opportunities that they could offer from their side. All right, we finished the part number 1. Let's go to the part 2, that is your web page. In this part, we will go through the website guide, how to register as a user, how to submit a challenge, and how to manage your participants. All right. First, how to find what you need. You have this link here to the DigiEduHack website, and contains information on how to register as a user, the registration process, the challenge submission, your personal area, manage your participants, and also the Discord server. How to join, how to register as a user. Joining the DigiEduHack website. You go to the homepage, DigiEduHack 2024, and then you click Become a Host. After, other way that you can do this, is going to the Want to Become a Host, DigiEduHack 2024, and click the Become a Host. And then you have also the third option, that from the menu bar, you have the login button, and then you can use the sign up and register as a user. After you get there, and once you are logged in, you click in the place that says host a hackathon bottom. Then you will fill in the challenge submission form. And after you fill in this challenge submission form, you can submit your challenge. Your challenge will be reviewed by the central team, and within 48 hours, your challenge will be approved and published on the website, unless more information is required, and in this case, the central team will contact you. If you need to add more information or modify your challenge, you don't need to worry. You can still do this from your personal area as soon as the challenge is validated by the central team. One thing, if you don't submit the challenge, you lose all the information, all right? So make sure that when you finish all the form, you submit it. When you are creating your challenge page, just few guidelines. Make sure that you use British English when you're creating your challenge page. For example, organization is American. When we are using the British English, we will use the S and not a Z. Just these small things. Add a personalized banner to your challenge page to differentiate your local hackathon. Submit the banner under image in the submission form. And be sure to use the DigiEduHack visual identity as laid out in the marketing kit. Make sure your address field follows the guidelines written in the challenge submission form. Managing your participants and how to approve applicants. When a participant registers to your challenge, you will receive an email. And in your personal profile, within the My Participants tab, you will be able to see the participants list and their contact details. You can confirm a participant and trigger an invitation email. And you can also refuse a participant, and then it will be sent a refusal email. The basis of rejection should be clear and mentioned in your challenge page. If your challenge is only open for university students and you have an educator requesting to join, you can reject the application. Or if you are hosting an in-person hackathon and the participants would like to join online, you can also reject the application. But make sure that when you reject, you make the motives clear. If you are not registered yet, you can join today as a host in digieduhack.com in participate and host. And if you have further questions, you can contact us at contact@digieduhack.com, and we will answer to you within 1 to 2 business days. All right. I will open now the floor for questions if there is any questions in here. Was this clear? Questions? If not, this recording and this presentation will be available in the website and also in the YouTube channel under the playlist Coaching Calls 2024. So you can review when you want, and you can always come back to us for questions.